Okay, so here's the teaser that was posted yesterday. Now, don't worry, this is to do with the sequel, and it's okay. We don't need to worry about this one just yet, and you'll see what I mean. I will explain to you what we're seeing. It says two evils go well together, which is completely true. Now, upon brightening up, you can see a bunch of teeth. Again, don't panic. It's fine. Everything's okay. Now, this, of course, if you don't know who the heck that is, that's an Iggy. Now, this could be Shadow Iggy. I wouldn't be all that surprised if it is Shadow Iggy. But I don't know if it is supposed to be Shadow Iggy or not. There is two parts to Iggy 1.0. Iggy 1.0, and he has a shadow counterpart to him. Now, the shadow counterpart doesn't necessarily mean that it is a shadow, or maybe it's just called shadow because of its dark colors. There could be another dog. Well, technically, there is dogs. We got 3 dogs in total. We got Iggy 2.0, Iggy 1.0, and we got Shadow Iggy. Which, of course, Tom confirmed was indeed 1.0. It could have been an earlier model of Iggy, the original design for Iggy 1.0. It could actually be part of Iggy 1.0. For some reason, the shadow version did help the other one. But again, I can't tell you which dog this is. His eyes don't hint that he's 2.0, and his eyes have just barely got yellow to him. I mean, it could be 1.0. I'm leaning more towards this actually being a 1.0's or Shadow Iggy. It could be either of the two Iggies. But it's definitely not 2.0 because he's too small. As far as I can tell. Besides, he hasn't got that face or those textures that match the other dog. But again, this is to do with the sequel. And it's a really dark background, so it's really hard to see him. And he's like black. He's actually full out black, which would make him really hard to see in the dark areas. Now, Shadow Iggy does play an important role, as far as we can tell already, with past events. I have a theory behind Shadow Iggy and how exactly he and 1.0 could be connected, and it's all to do with 2.0 destroying him. But again, I'll explain that more. So I honestly, my best guess is we might actually be looking at Shadow Iggy, which is indeed 1.0. So either way, it could still be 1.0, but I highly doubt it's 2.0. The face just doesn't match that one. He doesn't have those expressionate eyes. The other dog doesn't. It's the other Iggy, I think this is. And he's pitch black, and it's just like Shadow Iggy, who is in fact 1.0. Hopefully this makes sense to you all. That the two dogs are actually the same one, except one's a shadow version, one's, not the shadow version. It's complex even to Tom. But again, I can't really tell you bang on which dog this is. I can only assume or guess which dog it is. It's still a dog. We get so many godforsaken dogs in this place, don't we? The owner's got a real problem, he has. Not mention he calls everything Iggy. The owner's called Iggy, the dog's called Iggy, the replacement dog's called Iggy, the shadow's called Iggy. And the plush is called Iggy. And that was a cute plush. But I don't know. And I know, before anybody has a go, I know like tons of you guys are asking, why are we seeing so many teasers for the sequel when we haven't had the first game? Because Tom can't do much more with his game till he gets the model, so he might as well work on the sequel while he's waiting. But again, I don't know the backstory for it. I mean, we know a little bit of the backstory, but I don't know how it's gonna connect the two together. But we'll eventually find out anyway. I've got tons of episodes for Iggy to go up. And again, Tom will correct me if I got anything wrong. But I honestly can't tell which dog this is supposed to be. He has got yellow in his eye a bit, but he's definitely, as far as I can tell, he's definitely not 2.0. So he's either Shadow Iggy or 1.0. Either that or he's another dog I haven't seen altogether. Which could be a possibility, but I'm leaning towards one of those two. He looks like Shadow Iggy. Are you Shadow Iggy? I don't know. Anyways, the number 2. Two evils go well together. And that's the only thing I can think of. It must be Elder Iggy's counterpart, the Shadow Iggy, that make him up. There must be a reason between the two dogs. Something sinister going on. But the two evils go well together. Now, before anybody says, but Twinkle 2.0 and 1.0 are two evils. True they are, but we've got to remember, 1.0 is constantly screaming in your ear to get rid of 2.0. He doesn't like the other dog, so he won't work with him. But we have proof that Shadow Iggy has indeed helped the other version in the mini games. It happened in the past when he got destroyed. The mini game, the third mini game scene shows Shadow Iggy helping 1.0. The two dogs can actually stand each other. They're actually the same dog. They're two evils. I don't know where the hell this is going. I don't even know which dog to root for anymore. They're all godforsaken evil. And I don't even know why they're evil. Either way, what fun. Sequel's going to be murder. Two evils are coming to get us. But that means... that also supports why I think two evils go well together. Go together well. Because Iggy 1.0 is an intelligent dog, and most likely the Shadow Iggy version of himself is also an intelligent dog. But again, this is all theories and ideas. I really don't know. Tom hasn't told me much about this image at all. He just, posted it, up on the wiki for me to take a look at. And even now I'm baffled. I can't really work it out. What the hell I'm seeing. Tom, you're confusing me now. I don't get it. Is this supposed to be Shadow Iggy? Or Iggy? I doubt it's 2.0 because I don't know, the face doesn't show it. Unless they had an affair and they had a puppy. And they've had baby Iggies. I highly doubt it though, but that's definitely a dog. Okay guys, do hope you enjoyed this teaser. More coming right up.